Here we go with the Mavs taking on the Spurs in this one tonight. Mavericks coming in on the road, a 4-point favorite here in this one, and the total 230.5 with the Mavs on the road. Luca is, believe, has an injury designation in the game. It may even be, oh gosh, may not even be able to get to the latest. Okay, of course, here we go. Questionable with that calf. Dwight Powell listed as questionable. He's got an illness, and so does Zach Collins for the Spurs. So that probably is going to pump the brakes a little bit on some uh, betters early on, waiting for that information with Luca here. Whether or not it's built into the line, Mavericks here a 4-point favorite in this one. And Solo says, give me the Spurs in this one. And for me, look, I don't mind the matchups, but look, we want to at least cover the storyline with the game, right? With the debut of Victor Wembanyama. And I don't know. I kind of think he could have a pretty strong game here, actually, against the likes of maybe Williams. Um, Look at what Dallas is going to end up with in the front court with Lively and Williams. I mean, I think look, the lineup isn't very intimidating offensively for Dallas in the back court. And Terrell, I believe I also I don't I, I will take his overs. I am on the Wemby overs here on opening night. I wonder how heavily it might be too square to play for me, but uh, my numbers say this is good. Would be nice, Zach Collins is a game time. Like I said, he has that injury designation. It certainly would help if Collins is in there. Take off some of the load in the front court. But I would think the Spurs front court against Dallas, I would think they could have a. I would think that that's where their strength would lie. I mean, if Luca's out for some reason, the Spurs might be very live in this game because of look. You know, I think Johnson has a big game here. I think if Collins is in there, he can definitely have a good game. There it is. There it is, Ray. You and me. Uh, this was actually a premium. This was a premium, and without Luca, I'm going to take it out of the premium now. I'm going to give it out here. Whether he plays or not, the line will be adjusted. I like the spot to go over. Thomas says the spread reflects what's going on right now. And Ferner, it might be the problem with the Mavs, right? Is this guy doesn't really, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt to a certain extent because he does conduct himself pretty professionally to in a way, but sometimes when you think you're above the game a little bit, I don't know what I'm trying to say about Luca here necessarily, but I'm going to go over in this one, whether he's in or not. I don't think he'll, look, will he have a fine Luca game against, Sochan? Probably. But, um, and watch out for Sochan, man. That's our guy. I hope the Spurs, you know, I'm, big Spurs fan across the street. I think his optimism might be too guarded. I'm high on the Spurs to make a more sudden turnaround. I think than Spurs fans are. Playoffs. I don't know about that. And you know, do we want it? Will we need to see big time development from Wembanyama? I think we do. But for me, I'll take the over here at 230. Feels a little bit too high to make a premium out of it now, and I'm not, the Lucas status. It feels like he'll be in there. you know, in this one. So let's go over Dallas and San Antonio. All right, we're almost done here.